Hey guys, in this session we are going to discuss about the three most important methods that are available in JavaScript, that are bind, call and apply. Let's see what they are and how they work. Let's say we have an object called person with properties name and country. Person equal to, use the object literal syntax here, name Smith and country US, and let us add a method called display to return the details of the person. With the new syntax of object literal, you can write a function like this: return. I am using the ES6 syntax here, dollar, and here this dot name from this dot country. Before we discuss about bind, we need to remember a few things. This keyword in the display method always refers to the object. Here, this keyword is always refers to the person object. Now if we call the display method, we are going to get the result like John Smith from US, and that is expected. So you can just print this and see the same result, console.log, and here you can see John Smith from US. So now let us borrow this person.display method and create a function expression. Let's say let display equal to person.display. Now this display is nothing but a function now, because we have assigned this person.display to the display variable. So now we know that this display is nothing but a function. So let us call the display function, console.log display, and let's print it. You can see now from undefined. So why it is displaying undefined? Now when you call the display function, this keyword is referring to the window object instead of the person object. That's the reason we get the result from undefined instead of getting the result John Smith from US. And here you can see that just empty value you can see for the name. So that is because here, as this keyword is referring to the window object, and window object is having the property called name and its value is empty. So you can confirm by printing that console.log window.name, save it. Here you can see that empty value, right? That's the reason you can see empty value, and just you can see from undefined. So now how to execute this display function in the context of person object or person scope, and for that you can use the bind method. Instead of writing like this, just comment this code, Ctrl KC, and now let us use person.display use the bind method on the function. So you can call the bind method like this, and then you can pass the scope. Here we need to pass the person object. What this bind method will do, here the bind method creates a new function, and this keyword will be referring to the object that we passed to the bind method using the parentheses. Here we pass the person object to the bind method, so now this keyword inside the display method will be referring to the person object. Now if you just call the display function and print it like this, take this and maybe you can simply use it like that. Now you can see John Smith from US. Let's see how to pass the arguments using the bind method. Let's say display function is receiving one parameter like age, and how to pass this age. So for that you can simply use the comma here, and you can pass age here 34, let's say, and now you can display that and age old, save it. Here you can see that now John Smith from US and 34 old. So maybe you can just simply say 34 years old. This way you can pass the argument using the bind method. So you can pass any kind of argument like integer, string, anything. Comment this entire code. Now instead of having the display function inside the person object, cut it and keep it outside of this. Now let us see the call method. Earlier we have the display function inside the person object, but now we are having this display function outside the person object. Now let us see how to execute this display function in the context of person object or person scope. and for that you can simply use display dot call method you can use, and for this call method we are going to pass the person scope, so person, and now let us assign this to some variable. Let's say result equal to display dot call and person. In case of bind method, you have seen that when you use the bind method, it creates a new function and returns it. So display is a function, so we have called it using the parentheses, so we got the response. Now let us see what is the result. So console dot log, just print result. There you go. Now you can see that John Smith from US and undefined years old. Unlike bind method, call method will not going to return a function, so it will call the display function in the context of person object that we pass to the call method. So now that's the reason you can see the result here, and but you can see the result John Smith from US and undefined years old, because we didn't pass the age while we calling the display function, so we need to pass it. So we can simply pass like this, and now we can see John Smith from US and 34 years old. This is one of the interview question, and this is the difference between the bind and call. So using the call method, we are going to execute the function in the context of scope that we pass to the call method. Now let us see apply method. Apply and call method almost works in same way, but with one single difference, and that is, let's copy this code and comment it. Just use the apply here. Now we can see the error here, create list from array like called non-object. So here what we need to do, we need to pass the arguments in the array format. So now just pass 34 here. Now you can see that John Smith from US and 34 years old. Here in apply method we need to pass the arguments as a array. So this is about bind, call and apply method. If you have any doubt, please leave a comment. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon for all the updates.